Now this time we travel to Russia's southern republic of Kabardino-Balkaria. It is located in the North Caucasus Mountains and has the highest peak in Europe, Mount Elbrus. Our correspondent Ekaterina Grachova joins us live from the republic's capital, Nalchik. Hello to you, Katerina. Well, it seems like it's a sunny and windy day there. Now, we know that Republic combines mountain peaks and a mild climate. So what prospects does it open for its economy? And also, what is the main source of income in Kabardino-Balkaria?
Well, when visiting Kabardino-Balkaria, you're actually once again reminded how huge and diverse Russia is. It's indeed a fantastic place with very striking landscapes, and certainly by far the most striking image of this North Caucasian Republic, well, is the breathtaking snow-capped peaks of the biggest mountain in Europe, of Mountain Elbrus, which is 5,642 meters. But it's also vibrant working landscape. Agriculture is actually the main source of income here in the Republic for the local people, you know, with sheep being a well-used resource of both food and clothes, especially in the upper part of the Republic, in Upper Bulgaria, in this historical part of this North Caucasian Republic. It's also tourism, which contributes a lot to the economy of the region. And from what we've seen so far, the Elbrus infrastructure has increased a lot, and it's now a far cry from what it was some 5 or 10 years ago. There are a lot of tourists coming from both Russia and all over the world. And the infrastructure could actually rival with that of Switzerland and Austria. And unlike other ski resorts in Europe, Kabardino-Balkaria can boast that its snow season is twice as long. But local people here in the Republic are hungry even for greater success, from what I've been finding out from small and big businesses. It was only mountains which rose above the skyline of Kabardino-Balkaria. Now the economy of the Republic is ready to break through the skies too. And while the hands of many still toil with traditional tools rather than computers, it is now by choice, not necessity. Designer Madina says demand for her clothes is higher than ever.
In the last few years, brides have preferred traditional national dresses to European ones, and men now wear sheep-fair hats, not only at stage for dance or theatre performances, but in everyday life, like at weddings.
Zaur is also busy. He restores antique knives and jewelry. Customers come to his house from all over Russia and neighboring countries.
The highest mastery for me is when I take one small detail from an antique thing and make an exact copy of the pattern. I do all my best so that even a professional would not tell the difference between the old thing and a new one.
The region boasts a Mediterranean climate and agriculture, but it's the vicinity of troublesome Caucasian regions which keeps the Republic off the list of investment attractive places. Paolo wanted to see for his own eyes. 2 years ago he came to Kabardino-Balkaria from Venice and stayed. He helped local entrepreneurs set up greenhouses, which are now the biggest tomato garden in Europe.
The climate is absolutely very similar to Italy. We are on the latitude of Rome. It is a little colder because we are under the Caucasian mountains. We don't speak the same language, but we say the same proverbs. We have the same stories of our grandfathers, so really we don't feel any difference with these people.
These horses are less fastidious than Paolo's tomatoes. The Kabardine breed was made to live in extreme conditions. It can stand the cold, mountain showers, and doesn't panic in a rock slide. Recently, a rider on a Kabardine horse climbed the 5,600-meter Elbrus mountain. Not even helicopters could get there. It's no wonder that with such hardy characteristics, the Kabardine horse is the Republic's hottest export. This stable alone plans to sell some 60 horses by the end of the year, and perhaps even more if their international shows go well. A local horseman casts a spell which is really hard to resist. and shown with the Caucasian mountains as a backdrop, it could become the Republic's trademark. Well, and for more on the perspectives of younger generation living here in the Republic of Kabardino-Balkaria, I'm now joined by Jamila Daduyeva, who is a student at the local state university. Hello, Jamila. Tell me, what do you study at the university, and what are your plans for the future? Do you plan to stay in the Republic? Do you want to leave for a better future, to go to a big city to build up your career?
I'm a student of English department at our university, and speaking about my plans for future, if I have an opportunity to leave our Republic and to work in some other country, of course I would use this chance and would work in some interesting place.
Why is it, of course, then? The climate here is beautiful, there are a lot of perspectives. Well, I think that a Muscovite could be jealous of how you live here.
I think that, of course, our republic is a very beautiful place, but as for career, I think that it is much better to work in some other place.
And does the fact that the Republic is an autonomous republic of Russia, is a part of Russia now, somehow help you and other students, your family? Has it somehow changed your life?
The fact that it is a part of Russia, I think that it helps, and it has changed somehow our life.
And what about other students you go to the university with? What are their plans for the future? Do many of them stay here, set up businesses?
I think that the majority of our students, they want to leave our republic, and most of all they want to live in America and in England, in the countries, the language of which they are learning here.
What about Russia? How many of them leave for Moscow, St. Petersburg?
Not much.
And what is your dream?
My dream? My dream is to become an interpreter. And
I wish you all the very best of luck in that. You can apply for a job at our TV channel, actually. Thank you so much for that. Jamila Daduyeva, who's a student at the local state university, especially for Russia, close up from the Republic of Kabardino-Balkaria.
All right, Katerina, thanks very much indeed for bringing us the flavor of this very rich in history and culture region of Kabardino-Balkaria.